Hello everyone, Triple S back here with some more Dysfunctional Systems, episode 1, Learning to Manage Chaos. Reminder, Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube chat, essential links in the description now. Drop yours out, that'd be a like. So, we are back here at this point. Before, in the other videos, I chose to follow Cyrus. Today though, I'm going to choose Rebel, and I cannot remember the options that I originally picked when I recorded this. So I'm going to follow a little guide here for the Rebel, and it just says Rebel, playthrough 5 Rebel, out of a bunch of different ones. Because there's multiple options we'll be able to pick. So I'm just going to follow this one since it's Rebel and we're doing Rebel. So, Rebel. There isn't a question about this. I need to stop him, or I need to try. If only to keep my sanity, knowing I did my best. I need to convince Cyrus not to go through with this. I won't follow you. I can't believe this. Are you even listening to anything I'm saying? Are you listening to me? No, you're just a kid. Yeah. Well, do. What the hell? Well, do. What? Whatever. Oh, I get it. Well, do listen to me, that's what you're saying. I have a lot of things to say to you. Alright, how about this? If you can seriously convince me that this isn't the right choice, novice, then I'll follow you to the bitter end. There won't be a bitter end. Not if I have anything to do about it. Just shut up and listen. I'm listening. ... Right, so the first option is inform him that this is awful. That's the first one. This is disgusting. Are you really a murderer? How can you have come from Earth and do such things? Don't have to give you the lecture, right? As you said, heard it, mediators are special. Special. Yes, we're the ones with the fates of worlds in our hands, the outliers of society. If killing some amount of people will save many more, then be sure it's an option. Why are you thinking of it so coldly? They're people, they have lives. You can't just go around ending them carelessly. It isn't carelessly, Winter. Yes it is, you don't care. Oh, this isn't picking up music from outside. Because it's my job. Well, you're also human, and you shouldn't lose your heart so easily. ... I think that was a good start. He's at least certainly entertaining me, now. I'll continue then. Right. Wow. So we just picked the first one again then. Remind him of the speech he did not listen to. Have you considered the President's speech? Honestly? Not really. What? That's something you must definitely have to do before proceeding with the negotiations. Listen. Well then, it's a good thing that I'm not planning to negotiate. We didn't even hear the entire thing. We got the deadline, and that is enough. What about his conditions? Doesn't matter, I've heard it all before, Winter. Nothing will be different this time. You're being so bull-headed. What if something you mentioned revealed the key to convincing him? Don't worry about it. In my experience, such speeches aren't so telling. Tongue twister there. Experience is not everything. It's better than nothing. Ugh, no matter how good my start is, if I stumble 1 foot in, then arr. No, cool it. This isn't over yet. Oh shit, I nearly clicked that then. Yep. First one again. Question the confidence he has in himself. Just how can you be so confident? You even listening to me? How many times do I have to repeat myself? It's just, if you're so professional, shouldn't you be considering all the ways you could go about this? It isn't that I don't consider them, I do, and when I do, I determine how unlikely they are to succeed. Is that all mediation is to you? Operating based off of probability? It helps. Aren't all of our issues involving some manner of chaos though? Even today, a new development completely blindsided us. Well, Winter, if I caution myself because of every single possibility, then nothing will ever get done. Things can be done though. Not the way you like them to. Risks have to be taken and sacrifices have to be made. If you want to dismiss plans, you can't just do it because you find them reprehensible. You're just a cynic. How should I proceed from here? I suppose the best thing is to back off from more personal matters. Right. We're just picking all the first options here. Constructive plan. Can you tell me more about your plan? What more is there to say? I kill the president, and there are two probable outcomes. Gabriel shuts Brighton down before the nuke is launched, or the nuke is launched with the backing of the people. Is that really all there is to it? I mean, I admit that maybe it could work, but it's just so narrow-minded. Aren't there less bloody ways to bring about order here? Furthermore, these are only possibilities, so it's possible they might not work out. Sure, it's quick, it's easy, and it leaves a lot of time for additional measures. Quick and easy, eh? Can't believe what I'm hearing. People's lives are at stake, and you're treating it as if it were a game. ... If you hit enough pressure points in the system, things usually work out. Even if they don't, avenues for resolution are often made apparent by it. Oh gracious, did you honestly just tell me that you go into systems and smash things until they work out? You're the type who thracks a computer thinking it will fix the bugs? No, obviously things aren't that simple. Ah, but you seem to be all about simple. ... Alright, listen here, Runt. You've only been to one other world before me. One. You didn't even mediate it, and it didn't even have a real problem. Poisoned water. Help the simpletons invent a damned filter. Casol, how did it even get to that point? It was never an issue. Oh, but here you are with this soul's sliver of experience and this odious, sanctimonious air, and you suddenly think you have all the answers. You! Do you not know how long I've been doing this? Do you not know how many worlds I've brought to order? Countless. Appreciate my efforts. Scorn them, do what you will, but it doesn't change the fact that they work more often than not. And hey, you know what? You're right. I don't care for these people anymore. I don't care about knocking one or two of them off their world, and I don't care if 1 million or more die. It doesn't bother me at all. All these problems are their own damn fault. We can't get the shit together, and we have to come in and do it for them. What nonsense do these I struggle to call them people? Do they deserve the same respect as those from our own world? These murderers, these thieves, these swindlers, these racists and bigots and hateful wastes of life. Ha! Even now they're threatening to murder at least a city of their own. This isn't your utopia, Winter. This world doesn't work like the one you're used to. These worlds, oh, they can be brutal. Winter, if you can't even handle this, if you can't handle this alone, pack your bags when we return, because this isn't the job for you. Well, sorry, that was too much. Listen, this is just the way things are. I shake my head. This is the way you are, sir. Just whatever, Mr. Addington. I suppose I should just move on then. Let's see. I have to remember that my questions themselves can speak for or against my position. Well, keeping that in mind. Winter, wait. What, sir? Don't ask me any more questions. Well, I suppose you really did break the mood. I would prefer to ask something myself, and then we will end it. That's so. He nods. Fine. I'm not exactly right and ready to ask anything else, I'll admit. Right then, here it goes. Why are you doing this? Huh? Just that? Again, he nods. Well? Guide back up. Wait, what? Oh, no answer. There we go. Would no answer suffice? Rebel! Not ordinarily. You're telling me you don't have a reason? It's just that I'm very annoyed with you. Yes, annoyed. I'm annoyed at something and I want to get rid of whatever it is. Winter, you aren't going to get rid of me. No, I'm saying that I want to change something. For a while now I've been feeling stuck and gracious, I shouldn't say this. No, go ahead. I've been feeling rather fuck that word. So I had to fight you. I had to fight you so that I could feel as though I was still a person. Ugh, I felt like I had to scrape those words off my tongue. I see. He says it with a hint of finality, which I take. ... I'm sorry, Winter. I can't, in sound mind, allow you to stop me. No, listen. While I respect your ardor, I find your position to be ultimately unfounded. No. If not that, you don't seem to be capable enough to handle any sort of resolution under these constraints. Sir, whether you are for or against me, my plan will carry on with what little time we have left. Why? Why are you doing this? You're too naive if you have to ask me that. You idiot, you jerk, ass, I hate you. ... I hate you, you're a beast, you're a wretched and an abhorrent thing. You done? Tish. Can I just let it end like this? Wait. There's still something I can do. I can literally force him with the one command he's allowed me. Should even do that? I followed his rules and lost the argument. Force Cyrus to listen or don't? Well, for this we go with force Cyrus to listen. No, I'm doing it. I'm going to make him change his plans. Listen, Cyrus. What? I command you not to kill the president, and to try something else instead. What? What? Did you forget already? You forced me to drink that beer, so I can force you to do this. Really? I don't think that compares. What does it matter if it compares? We have a deal. Winter, we don't have time for this. You're right, we don't, so stop stalling and just listen to me. Cyrus falls into a quiet state of serious thought, as if he has any ability to worm out of this. He simply cannot break a promise. After a good amount of seconds, he finally yields. Understood. We'll find some other way to do this. You bet that we will. I won't have any other way. Got that? Yeah, I got it. So there we go. That was the rebel achievement that we got, and now we convinced him. You ready then? We wasted quite a bit of time with that debate. I am. Alright, consider the mediation underway. I nod with strength and certain gravitas. I am not overjoyed by any means at my success, however I feel a kind of relief in knowing no one will be murdered here. If anything, I am most certainly... there! I thought that certainly. I was like, that a spelling mistake? But no. Certainly confident. I managed to get Cyrus, as stubborn as an ox, to listen to me. If I can do that, what do I have to worry about? So, where is the president? Good question. We'll need to find out. We don't have the location of the presidential office's logs, so perhaps we'll head to a library. At the least, it should offer easy internet access. Blah, blah, blah. I giggle at this irony, but Cyrus is thoroughly unamused. Do we know where there's a library? In a minute. He looks away from me and I follow his cue. As it turns out, many people have started filling the streets, pale-faced and shaken. I should say the few people who I've seen during my time here have all had familiar looks of wariness on their faces, but they've always nonetheless greeted me with a smile. These people do not have the strength to even do so much. I imagine that the speech must have must be over now, and what was said quite disturbing. Cyrus breaks away and strolls over to an older person, his expression stern. After a half-minute of serious-looking chatter, he returns, walking straight past me upon reaching me. Come on, let's go. Okay, now we're back in the library. We haven't been here very long, but I've already relaxed. Cyrus hasn't, though. He's hunched over a keyboard and monitor. In a situation less strict with time, I think I'd like to try reading some of these books. Pardon me. These stories must be very odd. Fiction is written from reality, right? Then by that notion, I may only assume that here they have books about economy and wartime shenanigans. All in a present thought to ponder, I have to admit that I'm curious. Alright. Alright? I got the coordinates for his office, found a presidential building's floor plan pretty easily. Looks like he really is a figurehead, practically a tourist attraction. Or he would be. ... I should mention that I actually found that information on the site for tourism. In a less desperate situation, that would have made me laugh. Well, no matter. This is it. You prepared? The location data has been sent to your ICD. We'll be off when you're ready. I told you I was before. You still? Of course. My blood is burning fast and everything. What a ridiculous question. After that gauntlet earlier, what isn't there that I can weather? Alright, but if you get worried at all about the dangers, remember that I'm here. I'll make sure you're safe. In a show of what I think is supposed to be reassurance, Cyrus displays a weapon for me from his inventory. A gun, I think. I do not take it very well. An understatement, if I've ever thought one. I almost have a breakdown at the sight of it. Image and reality are very much separate things, and I was beginning to think these guns didn't exist. I was hoping they didn't exist. In its presence, I feel myself shrinking. I can only hope I will pump back up in the next minute or two. I can't be cowering at the climax, can I? I shake my head quickly. We'll shift in 5. Awesome. That's awesome. I start breathing in through my nose and out through my mouth, slowly trying to quell my heartbeat. Within 5, it is mostly successful. Surprising. With today's record, one would imagine I'd be having a fit right about now. Oh, and one more thing. Huh? Don't say a word. Pachoom. Right, I am going to end this episode off here because, as compared to the last time, where they just showed up here, shot the guy, and all the bad stuff went down with the bomb, it's going to be more chatting and stuff going on this time. So, I shall see you all next time for some more Dysfunctional Systems, episode 1 of the Magic Chaos. Reminder to Twitter, Tumblr, YouTube, essentially links in the description. Actually, please like that, a bit of a like. See you all next time. Goodbye.